All right, Lydia, it's time for you to take it away and tell us about how we can make a really fun opportunity to load our host.
All right, so I have I call it my hostess keychain game, and you're going to want to make some like a multiple of the keychains. All right, because you're going to want to give these to your hostesses when you party plan them. These are kind of for your in-home parties, but you can also use them for your online parties. And I have a different version of those, and I can change things up on those kind of however anybody wants. But I use the same keychain for all of my in-home ones. So at a glance, I know which ones I'm picking up. Use a different keychain for like your online parties, so that at a glance, you know which ones that you're picking up instead of going through these and having the wrong tags for your party. All right. So the way these work, you want to, I have them on a sheet here, and I will post these. I've posted them before, but I'll post them again. And you're going to want to laminate this and then cut out each of the little tags and punch a hole in it. And then you can put your keychain in there. Okay. Now I always let my hostess have a keychain, but not this one. All right. I want this keychain back because I reuse these tags. All right. I'm not going to like make new tags for every single party. I do have multiple ones, so because you have multiple parties going at one time. But get that back. And then I have a variety of keychains from being in Tupperware for a while, but there are some available now, I believe. I think there's like 3 or 4 maybe different ones available in your sales aids. So get a couple different ones and then let your hostess choose which one she wants. People love those things, and they'll be working for these. All right. So what these are and how I use these is I will, at my party, I will have little gifts for each one of these tags and each one of these things that they do to get ready for their party. And I will put all these little gifts in a bowl. And when I'm ready to do this, and I do this at the beginning of the party, okay, after introductions, this is like the next thing that I will do. And I will let her hold the bowl with all of these gifts in it. And then as we go through this, for each one she completed, she gets to pick a gift out of the bowl. Everybody around is watching her pick all these gifts, and these are just little gifts, okay? But everybody's watching her pick out all of these gifts, and they're like, well, I want that too, okay? So they get to thinking about having their own party. So the first tag just explains to them that they earn a bonus gift for each challenge that they complete, and return these tags to me at your party for your gifts. So the first one is hold your party on the original scheduled date. That's important because that's going to help cut down on your rescheduling. All right. Next one is personally invite your guests by phone or in person to your party. All right. That makes sure that they're inviting people and not just handing out invitations or sending a group message or something like that. I want them to actually talk to people. All right. And then connect with me 24 hours before your party. And I lax on that a little bit as far as the 24 hours. I just want them to contact me like within the day before their party. So that puts part of the connecting in their lap. And when they're working on these, they make sure they do this, and they'll call them like, I'm calling to make sure that I get my gift for connecting with you. And that gives you a chance to then find out how many people they're expecting, that type of thing. All right. Have 10 or more adult guests at your party. They get a gift. Have 3 guests that I have never met. That encourages them to invite people that weren't at other parties and that type of thing. So, and it also encourages them to maybe ask their guests to bring a guest with them so that they have some new people. Have $200 or more in paid outside orders before your party starts. All right. Have a dating and waiting. So if they already have somebody to book a party before I get there, they get an extra gift. And if they don't have it there, I'll just go around the room and I'm like, okay, everybody, if somebody says right now, I'm going to book a party to help Jenny out, Jenny gets an extra gift right now. Okay. And a lot of times somebody will say, okay, I'll do it. So that gets her one dating. and then she's got one, it's so much easier to get the second one. She's going to be pushing for that to help you with that. Okay. Then ask me what the current first order rewards are. Okay. That's something that to get them to ask me, and it gets me to start planting the seeds on recruiting for them as well. And then I always tell them, and last but not least, the best one of all, start your own business by joining my team today. Yay, Jenny. And, you know, sometimes they'll like, oh, maybe, you know, and other times like, oh, I don't think so. And I always tell them, if you decide by the end of the party, I will have an extra gift for you. So just something for food for thought. And we'll talk about this in a little bit as well. All right. So I go through these one by one, and everybody is listening to this. So what did I just do? I just party planned the whole group. Okay. Because each person in that group is going to know what's expected of them to do to get ready for their party. Okay. And it's very simple. So they're learning it's not all that hard. And they're getting extra gifts for this. So, and then I always let them know that every hostess gets a keychain, and I don't take them off of here because I reuse these, but then I will grab my keychains and I will put them out one by one, and I'll just hang them on my finger and tell them what they are. And then I'll hold them up for her, and she gets to choose whichever one she wants. And people are looking at that too, and they want one of those keychains. So it's like, you get them thinking about having a party, and it's like sometimes for just the stupidest little things. But it's an extra gift. Okay. And they're getting a stack of them as they go. So it really does work to get everything going like this. Now, if you want to use them for your online parties, I do some different things on that, like have $500 or more in paid orders by the close of their party. So I'm shooting for a $500 party or more. Have 2 friends book a party from their party. I still have personally invite your guests by phone or in person. I don't just want spam invitations out there. Connect with me 24 hours before your party. I will still want to have that connection. Close their party on the original scheduled date. I still want that to happen. Be active in the group party page. Comment, tag friends, ask questions, and so on. And I ask them if I give them an extra gift, if they collect $100 or more in orders outside of their online, like before the party date, because I want them getting started on thinking about collecting orders in that. So that will help you as well. And then I also ask them about knowing about the first order reward and also joining my team. And you can add like having so many guests or whatever that you want to do with that. But and then with an online party, I will when I will go live with this, and I will just pick a gift for the hostess. And certain gifts are, when I'm picking them, are going to be a little bit bigger than others, because like for people that have their if she has her 2 datings already, she has her 2 bookings, it's going to be a little bit bigger gift. And if she joins my team, it's going to be a little bit bigger gift as well. Okay, so use it to build your business. I mean, it's cheap. It is like, if it's an online party, it's just all small stuff, and I just stuff it in an envelope and mail it to them, and it works great. So give it a shot.
So it's everything from that little bit of everything set that we can buy right now for the $39, which would be like $2 an item, to the game back gadgets that you can take them, and you know what you do is you make them look special by putting them in a little cellophane bag with a little bow on them, put them all in a bowl, and you can pull one out at a time, and they look special that way. So
Yes.
those little game gadgets look special when they're decorated. Yes. So a little decoration on something makes it look poofy. And you don't even have to buy the bags. You can use a roll of cellophane and cut, you know, a little circle of roll of cellophane and put it around the little gadget and tie a bow on it. It looks special. So yeah, perfect.
Absolutely.
Awesome.